time A Celebs Iain Lee was given oxygen as he struggled to breathe after ending his nerve-shredding underwater Bushtucker trial tonight without winning a single star and crying in front of campmates. The comedian and radio personality, 44, apologized profusely to his fellow contestants and his kids at home after pulling out of the devilish Temple of Gloom trial because he's not a strong swimmer. Dennis Wise and Amir Khan come to weeping Iain Lee after he fails his Bushtucker trial. The challenge involved swimming deep down underwater and under several Perspex tanks of air where he was joined by water critters, including snakes. But he was soon back on the surface, uttering the immortal words "I'm a celebrity, get me out of here," and being given oxygen by the show's medic Bob. Presenters Ant and Dec had restarted the clock for Iain several times to encourage him to have a go at the task, but to no avail, as Iain soon declared, "I can't do it." He later explained, "I'm not a strong swimmer. That should have been okay. That box was tiny. I couldn't catch my breath. I just started panicking and yeah, I ballsed up." Iain Lee could not hold his emotions together after disappointing the camp. The gutted comic added that his children would have done that easy as he said sorry to them for letting them down. He added, "I feel gutted. It was really traumatic. I'm not a very strong swimmer. The camp are going to be, they'll be gutted. It was on my head. Terrible, terrible. Literally the best I could do was that." Ant and Dec made Iain feel better by telling him that the campmates couldn't blame him for stopping when he was struggling to breathe. Back at camp, Iain had to face the when telling campmates had bailed out of the horrible trial. Iain was very sad to have let down the camp after confessing all. The bearded star began to sob and was comforted Amir Khan and Dennis Wise. Later, campwag Rebecca Vardy, who labeled the chatty man a bend on the show last night, described Iain as a broken man. Putting aside her differences with him, she added, "It's really horrible. I hate seeing people upset as it is." Iain Lee breaks down in tears after pulling out of traumatic underwater Bushtucker trial on A Celebrity. Iain had to enter a chamber with a box of air alongside snakes. The DJ tried to do the task a few times but ultimately ended it and needed oxygen. It just brings back the reality of how desperate people are to do well for the team, but we're not going to win them all. I think we all need to accept that. We all have accepted that," she added. Meanwhile, Amir and Dennis lent words of comfort to Iain and gave him a big hug. The star's head appeared in a tiny box. Davina McCall splits from husband of 17 years after cryptic post. Jamie Theakston and Jenny Falconer snapped holding hands after bash marriage. Wrecker Rebecca Vardy wooed neighbor in a short skirt. X Factor star claims abuse by fellow hopeful left her crying each night. A Celeb campmates poke fun at Amir Khan over row with wife Fayal. A Celebrity viewer slam Iain Lee's dangerous Bushtucker trial. Competitive boxer Amir told him, "Don't worry about it, mate. You didn't let us down. We're one team." As Iain shed a few tears, Amir then added, "Don't be upset. We're the team. We're going to come back stronger from this, guys. Go and have a shower, go and relax, and we'll have a proper chat later." Iain joked about doing well when he came out of the pool. Iain's emotional display after the trial left the campmates a little shaken as they discussed a man's ability to cry. When Amir said he doesn't like to see men cry, Toff replied, "Me neither, but I think it's important to be able to express your feelings." Ant and Dec shook Iain's hand as he headed back to camp. Devastated Mr. Lee tries to calm himself down. Rebecca chipped in, adding, "I hate crying. I feel like it shows weakness," which led Amir to comment, "That's why I don't do it as well. Show weakness and people walk all over you." Jamie Lomas then added, "I think as men, we don't cry," before telling the Bush Telegraph, "It's not a weakness, it's a strength, sharing your emotions, and there is nothing wrong with that. Real men cry." Comic Iain was not raising many laughs. Fans were sympathizing with Iain, and many claimed the task was too tough for him, even criticizing the show and Ant and Dec for making light of it. Some even said that they were worried Iain would have survived the trial, adding that it looked like he was too tall for the size of the tanks. Sadly for the camp, Iain's failure was followed by yet more bad news as they failed the Dingo Dollar Challenge. This meant they did not receive any chocolate-dipped fruit, even though Jamie and Jenny McAlpine's successfully completed the challenge. The 11 celebs had gone wrong when answering Kiosk Keith's question in a recent survey. One admitted to looking through the partner's phones more than the other. Poor Ian was left alone in the camp later on. Khan said he was 200% sure it would be women, with the rest of the celebrities in agreement before they received the bad news that it was men. Vardy asked Khan, who has endured a tumultuous marriage with wife Fayul Makhum, does your missus look through yours phone? The camp had a bad day all round. Actually probably not the best person to ask that, she joked. Being a good sport, Khan replied, no, SHES probably tried. A Celeb continues tomorrow night at 9 PM on ITV. Got a story? Email digishowbiz@thesun.co.uk or call us direct on 02077824220. We pay for videos too. Click here to upload yours.